Good evening, everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of A Ver Que Pasa podcast. I am your host, Leticia, and I wanted to reintroduce myself quickly just because on episode 1 it was a little bit rushed and I was nervous, and so I was just winging it. But I wanted to just explain a little bit about my podcast. It is mostly for single ladies and single and empty nesters. I am both of those. I've been a single mom for a long time, raising 2 children. My daughter's 28 and my son is 20. And now I'm an empty nester. My boy, the youngest, he is just finishing up his sophomore year in college, and so I'm navigating two generations. My daughter's in Generation X, and my son in Generation Y. And so I'm noticing that I have been for a while, noticing how different their challenges are, even though they're only 8 years apart. The difference in their problems or issues or concerns is so different, and it's fun to watch them, especially when they come to me for advice. And so I'm sort of learning what each of them needs and how I can help them. I'm learning to have answers that I never expected, to questions that I probably never asked my own mother back then when I was their age. But anyway, it's been fun. Mostly being an empty nester now has been an eye-opening experience, because my kids and I, we're so close. As you can see back here, there's Los Tres Mosqueteros. That was a gift from my children a couple of Christmases ago. And that's what we call each other because we're so close. The three of us, we've gone through a lot of stuff together. But even now that they're older, I'm learning how to be a much better mom to them. And I'm also growing as an individual now that I find myself with a lot of time on my hands. Sometimes it's sad because I have an empty house with 2 dogs and I'm by myself. And other times I sort of relish in, the me time. While my kids were growing up, I never wanted me time. I never said, oh, I want some me time, let me do this. No, I was very present in their lives, or at least I tried to be. And I hope that they would agree that I was there for them. But now that I'm alone, I have a lot of me time. And so that's been a little bit of a challenge because my entire life revolved around my children. When my daughter went to college at 18, she's been on her own now for 10 years. My son was 10, and so then he was going, ending elementary school, going into junior high, and so he and we had like our routine and everything, so I got used to that for the next 8 years. And now that he's gone, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I've only ever been a mom. I mean, that's been my most prized role. And now that I'm by myself, I sort of have to, I'm navigating this chapter in my life where I'm thinking, okay, well, I need to do something for myself now. And so I'm learning to make friends and to explore the city, and really just to go out of my comfort zone. Grab my camera, take a drive on a Sunday through the back roads, and just, maybe find something to eat at a little diner. So I'm doing that now by myself, without a kid, without someone else to take care of. And it's been fun, but also a little daunting. Well, it was at first. But my kids have been encouraging me to continue doing that. And they're proud of me for leaving the house on the weekend as opposed to just staying here with the dogs all day in the comfort of my home, watching Netflix or reading my book or working in the garden, which I'm still doing. But anyway, so this is a podcast to help other single moms to sort of, navigate and to know that they're not alone. I mean, there's a lot of single moms out there, and we always do everything for our kids, but there comes a time when you find yourself by yourself, like I've been now for 2 years since my boy has been gone. And it could be scary, not knowing what to do, especially if you have just a few friends, or maybe your family is your best friend. Like my family's my mom and my sisters, and of course my two kids are my best friends. But what do you do when your kids are gone and your parents, they have their own house and their own life, and your sisters are living their best life too? So I'm sort of learning to enjoy my time alone, and also love it, embrace this new chapter of my life. And I want to encourage all single moms to know that you are not alone. You're not alone. There's so many things you could do, and you could reach out to me, either leave a comment. Also, I wanted to include my email address, which is averquepasa@gmail.com. If you guys have any questions for me, or you want to talk about a topic, I'm going to become more consistent and find a day that works for me when all my chores are done, when the work is done, when the dogs are fed and everything else is done, so I can really focus on my podcast, which I'm hoping that if I can reach one person or help one individual, or even just encourage one single mom, an empty nester, or just another lady, I would be thrilled. If you guys want to reach out to me, do not hesitate. Send me a comment on my channel, and please like and subscribe it. We're going to cover a lot of different topics here, and as my podcast is called, A ver qué pasa. Let's see what happens. Together, we can navigate this new chapter, and maybe become friends. Okay, I hope that you know that I'm sincere in what I'm saying, and I would love to hear from you. And you guys, keep your chin up. I tell my kids this all the time: keep your chin up, keep your chin up. You can do it. Single moms, I know you have a lot on your plate. It's hard, and you get lonely and frustrated, and sometimes you want to cry, because I have done all those things. And I'm thinking, okay, I have to be tough for my kids. I've got to be tough. I've got to figure it out. I've got to suck it up and keep going. And you all can do it. You moms out there, single moms out there, working two jobs just to put food on the table, and encourage your kids, take care of your kids, and do all that. Just know that you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome and amazing, and you do make a difference, and your kids are watching everything that you're doing. So keep it up. You're doing great. Reach out to me. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I hope that we become friends. I hope I hear from you, and I wish you a wonderful evening. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye.